Hello friends! When Carlo Alonso and his wife, Kamina, from Spain, found themselves looking for a new home for their large family, they couldn't have even imagined that they would choose something very strange, something that no one even paid any attention to. It all started with the fact that the family was looking for a country house. They spent a lot of time searching for the perfect home, but still couldn't find anything that they actually liked and for the right price. However, what's interesting is that during this time, they repeatedly drove past some old and abandoned stables in a mountainous area in Extremadura. One day, Carlo suggested that they should stop there and take a look at the stables. A few days later, the family had made up their mind. They decided to buy that place and remake one of the stables into a house of their dreams. It's worth noting that in addition to the beautiful stone walls, which were mostly ruined at the time of the purchase, the stables could also boast of an exceptionally good location on the sunny side of the hill. Not many projects of unusual houses have such interesting archaeological and engineering solutions, and it was thanks to them that the ruined stables were turned into a luxurious residence located in a beautiful area. In this photo, you can see what the stables looked like before the couple started their reconstruction project. The walls of the half-ruined building were made of the beautiful, large local stones. However, the clay that held the mansory together had almost completely washed out. In fact, they couldn't just repair the building, they had to completely rebuild it. After that, huge window openings were added, but the general shape of the building hasn't changed. We tried not to invent anything, we just used what we had. We even left the previous angle of inclination of the roof, which turned out to be the best decision for this place. Before we started the repairs, there were windows covered with wooden shutters stretched along the long side of the stables. We managed to make them into sliding glass window doors as high as the entire wall. Moreover, the huge shutters did a great job protecting the house from the cold during winter nights, as well as from winds, snow, and from overheating in summer. It is a very sunny place, and so the house warms up perfectly during the winter thanks to the glass surfaces. We don't even use heating all that much, and we also have a fireplace, Alonso later said. It is also worth noting that even despite being rather far away from civilization, roads, and electricity, the house still had all the necessities that we're so used to in the modern world, and they were arranged using only natural resources. Solar panels and 2 hydro turbines were responsible for electricity, which were driven by water diverted from the mountain river. The water got passed through the filter and thus could be used at the house, and there was enough of it to run the house. There was also a small spring there with water flowing directly from a rock. The interior of the old stables wasn't meant to be lived in. Therefore, the internal partitions made of massive boulders were dismantled. Big walls and old wooden beams have been replaced by lightweight structures made of metal and concrete. A pool with a fountain was installed in the small courtyard, which performed the role of an air conditioner in summer and has become one of the highlights of the house. The courtyard was surrounded by large sliding window doors from all sides. A staircase was installed in the recreational area of the living room. The children's room was located on the second floor, as well as the dining area with some kind of infinitely long high table, which eventually turned into a bar counter. The entire big family likes to gather at this table. Almost the entire wall in the living room consists of sliding windows, which, in good weather, only gets closed for the night. The living room is completely see-through from all sides, as it has glass window doors on all sides. This doesn't only allow one to admire the beauty of the surrounding area, but also to enter the room from any side, which is very, very convenient. The guest room is located in the outbuilding and deepened into the hill. But when there are a lot of kids in the house at the same time, this place gets packed to capacity. All the bathroom sinks are made in the shape of stone bowls, which perfectly matches the general style of the house, which is built of old stone. The sinks can turn into a kind of fountain. Moreover, the shapes of the sinks is somewhat reminiscent of a drinking bowl for horses, which brings to mind the history of this house. At the same time, the crystal clear natural water doesn't only turn the hydro turbines and supply the house with water, but also fills the magnificent stone pool. The total area of the house is 322 square meters, and the land has an area of 5.5 hectares. The couple spent 16,000 euros on furniture and furnishings, and it will be about 100,000 more for the complete reconstruction of the old stables. However, it is still cheaper than buying a new house in this unique place. Friends, what do you think about this ambitious renovation project? Do you like such unusual projects? Be sure to let us know in the comments. And that's probably enough for today. Rate the video if you liked it, and see you soon. Bye.